Hello there, it's LaZodiac. We're back with Night of Lodis. Last time, we ended Chapter 2, and now we're in Chapter 3, where strange monsters roam the land. You may notice that we are down here instead of up here, and that is because, and some eagle-eyed viewers have noticed, Ardia has changed. There was a specific moment last video where it went away and then came back. We'll be going there in just a second. I want to show you some of the changes we did to the army. Mainly, giving Celestine some different armor. I tried to put Ignis Fatuus on Blue, because I wanted Blue to use it, but as it turns out, the wiki was wrong and he can't use summons. That's annoying. I also gave Vecna the Ring of the Dead, ring granting immortality. Seems pretty good. I don't know about you. Ivana, I gave the Bloody Cleaver to, because it doesn't actually heal. I was wrong about that. But if you use it, it does the spell Life Force, and it doesn't have a chance to break. So at some point, I should try that out just to see what that looks like. I also gave her 2 Dragon Gems, because I couldn't think of anyone else to give them to. And it's not like I have any equipment to go here anyway. And that's... Well, I also gave Licinia all of the dragon armor. You know, just why not? She's now an unbreakable fairy. We also recruited Richter last episode. That's fun. We have Richter on our side. Anyway, let's check out what they have at Ardia. Say hello to Lobelia, the quote-unquote plot important Angel Knight. Sure, you can help us, Lobelia. Why not? In the name of God, I swear my loyalty to you. May the great light protect you. And that's it. That's all the plot that she has. Lobelia is a special unit, in that she is the only recruitable Angel Knight in the game, other than ones you make yourself, obviously. Now, with Lobelia on our team, we can't recruit this one other unit, who we will talk about later. So, what is it that makes Lobelia so good? Well, she's an Angel Knight. Angel Knights radiate an aura of +1 morale to all their allies, which is pretty good. They're powerful warriors with generally all around good stats. Only a pure-hearted person can transmigrate into becoming one. They can also fly, which is great. Though it says they can cast spells of virtue, that's not true. They have their special abilities, which are virtue element, but they're not virtue spells. They have a lot of requirements to become them. You may have noticed that some of our units do have those requirements, but aren't able to become Angel Knights. We will talk about that at a later point. Lobelia also comes with some good equipment, and she has 2 talents because she's an Angel Knight. Poignant Melody, which is an AoE heal that heals HP, MP, and SP. This is the only way you can heal recover the special points that demi-humans and dragons and Angel Knights use. That's pretty interesting. It may be that it only does that for undead because of what it says there, but I'm really not sure. There's also Banish, which is a range 7 AoE with a sacred prayer that damages foes mentally and banishes the unnatural. I believe Banish gets rid of undead, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I won't be using Lobelia very much, because, well, she is a very powerful unit, but I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of her, so we should show her off. I'll have her fight Celestine because that seems perfectly reasonable to me. She's pretty strong and she needs a little bit of experience. Lobelia just goes right here. And let's start the battle. Celestine can put up a pretty good fight, but I'm curious if she'll be able to beat Lobelia. Especially because Angel Knights are very fast and able to fly. Also, reincarnation. I was slightly mistaken. This is a scroll that heals the undead. So if you have an undead unit somehow, make sure to use that. Also, hey, remember Snapdragon? Oops. Well, that was an easy fight. Remaining treasures will be collected. Acquired Lobelia. This is the thing that I was planning from basically the beginning, by the way. Lobelia is an interesting unit that is also a unit that you can just get by doing hard work. We already have someone who is destined to become an Angel Knight. Now she gets her own sword. Let's see how powerful it makes her. As you can see, those are some numbers. The way Snapdragons work is that they take half of your strength, intelligence, and a quarter of the agility of the unit that gets turned into the sword. It takes their element and what element they are changes what the sword looks like, which I think is cool. And it also changes the actual damage type of the sword. It also gives a special effect depending on what unit is in there. Since Angel Knight was Snapdragon, it gives whoever is using it a +1 to morale aura. So basically the same aura that the Angel has. And now, Lobelia is Celestine's sword. That's pretty cool. So, let's make our way to Rabanada. Okay, we finally made it to Rabanada without random encounters. I know I said that I would wait and do random encounters, but there's specific stuff that I want to do today. Uh-oh, we found a not natural cave. That's not good. I don't remember that town at all. Why are you telling me this, Elric? Ooh, that's not a happy story. Oh, that's not good at all. A priest who happened to be passing by was able to seal the man in this cave. Why did you let us come in this cave, then? Elric! Gaston, you literally saw Satan! You saw the devil! Possess your friend! I mean, that is a fair point. He's probably dead. Elric thinks the cave smells bad. It's probably just smelling evil, though. Yep, that's not good. That's an abomination, and a bunch of ghosts. So, it's time for a fight. There's a fawn, who's a dragon zombie with another necklace of resistance. I'll have to keep an eye out on that. I think that means you cannot actually kill fawn, because the getting rid of it ability will not work. There's also glass rock here. Oh, and the mold. Gross. Glass rock, who's just a regular undead knight. Obanan, who's just a regular undead knight. And Fairy, who's just a regular dragon zombie. Milani, who is a regular ghost. Donna, who is a regular ghost. Yeah, not a lot of unique units on this one. Celine, who's a regular ghost. And, I mean, there is also Rimmon, who's got a lot of health. But also, have you noticed the levels of these units are a bit much? This map is a bit hard. Yeah, Rimmon is an unknown. Once human, Rimmon was driven to the brink of insanity, where he was possessed by an evil fiend, a demon that clashed with humans in ancient times over rule of the land. I believe this is meant to be related to the Ogre battle in some way. He's also got on the Goblin Helm, a helmet worn by a legendary swordmaster who defeated 100 foes. Those of you familiar with Japanese mythology probably know what that means. Anyway, it is time to make our army. Okay, this seems like a perfectly good army to be using for this fight in particular. He's a servant of evil, a creature without a soul. Thanks, Ulrich, you would know. Battle start. Now then, there's a lot of ways we could take this fight. First of all, there's an item I want to pick up. God, all the way up here. Okay. Well, Celestine, you're pretty fast. You can go get that item. Especially because you have your sword. You do have your sword, right? I'm not dumb. Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, Celestine can go pick up the item. We can deal with everyone else. And Vecna's ring does say he's immortal, so let's throw him into the fray. Sure, nothing bad will happen. And, you know what? Let's just wait for the enemy to come to us. Wow, Zombie Knight is fast. That's not a lot of damage. Right, the Snapdragon has one other special feature, where when you swing it, it screams. It's the soul of the guy inside of it screaming for help, or something. It's kind of spooky. Also, undead are really easy, so them being high level is actually not that big a deal. So we're going to be getting a lot of experience out of this, which is why I haven't grinded my units up. We're going to just beat on the undead for a while. No one wants to become an evil demon because they're suffering, dude. I mean, this is an interesting thing, I guess. Elric doesn't have a plot. This doesn't actually matter. But it is interesting. Which will you choose? Death or this life of evil? Elric, I realize he's a horrible demon, but you don't have... There are other options beside those. Anyway, Celestine can just, run up here. She needs to get that item. And Vecna can just engage in combat. I mean, the dragon has a necklace of resistance, so it's not like he can hurt it with magic. Also, Deneb should start fluid magicking people. First Elric. Yeah, that's good. Ghosts are really fast too, honestly. I forgot that. Ow! Cane right in the back of the head. How rude. Ouch. That dragon actually has a strong bite to it. Uh-oh. We're actually in range of the other enemies. Of course, we want that. We want them to get close so we can just beat them up ourselves. I realized that because of the amulet, Data Ninja is immune to status effects. I had forgotten that. Roar. God, I forgot the Snapdragon roars on every swing. That's ridiculous. It's so silly. Ow. Poor Vecna. I guess zombies are just good at jumping down, too. If any of the enemies get too close, we will strike them down. But I'm playing by an interesting strategy, let's say. The Pathlum. An interesting weapon. I think that's like a super crossbow, but I'm not sure. Also, hey, Sydney's got 20 SP. So let's move her up here. If you equip all 4 pieces of the dragon armor, you can do Dragon Breath. If you give this to a wizard, I think they're able to do a lot of damage because Dragon Breath is probably based on int. But I think actually giving it to LaZodiac is a genuinely interesting idea. It's also stupid, but I mean, I think it works. Good going, LaZodiac. You're now level 20. Which means she has access to Magic Missile, a Sacred Pellet. And that's all the explanation you get about Magic Missile. Magic Missile is a missile spell, technically. It is an AoE, so that it doesn't ever miss. But since it is Magic Missile, it is a missile. It never misses because it's the Magic Missile. Vecna's looking a little beat up. Let's run away. Maybe get some ineffectual lightning. Why did I do this? This is silly. And the Neb can fill up blue as well. While we're here, let's have Data Ninja cast Haste on, Gaston. Why not? Make Gaston a little faster when we actually need to use him. Because I'm still waiting for the enemy to get in position. And that's all we need to do. Oh no, he's enfeebling our old wizard man. I forget what Enfeeble does. I think it's just like a HP heal? Yeah, it is. So I guess that ghost healed all the damage we did to him. It's a good thing we put that Ring of the Dead on Vecna, because he's immortal now. It should be fine. Where'd he go? What a weird death animation, death word. Also, is this good? Oh no! Vecna has become a lich! Whoever would have saw that coming? But yeah, the Ring of the Dead, if you have it on a person with a specific, set of stats, and if they're evil, they become a lich. As we see right here. Liches are the strongest magic user in the game. Also, blue has been put to sleep. That's actually bad. Liches have the ability to use all spells, I believe. Except for virtue ones, obviously. So, now Vecna is at full power. Still can't do hit with a physical move, though. Brain sap, I believe, is a MP damage. So that's actually kind of annoying. You stole all of the MP that the Neb gave him. How rude. Well, at least half of it, anyway. Anyway, since Vecna's a lich now, we can actually fight our enemies. I was just messing around until then. In retrospect, I shouldn't have let Celestine run off all by herself. Especially because she's getting swamped by the Rotten Breath and the zombies. Oh no, her power went down. It's actually kinda bad. Of course, the big man, Rimmon, can't actually get in range to attack Celestine. Unless we do, like, this or something. Even powered down, Lobelia is pretty strong. Oh, I suppose it is time to actually start killing things. Gotta wake up Blue for that, though. These two ghosts are not adjacent to each other, but I would like them to be. See, Lobelia has become very useful. Tactical shoving. Right, I should actually take a look at Vecna's stats and stuff. She is a lich. A lich is a wizard resurrected using a Ring of the Dead. Liches are more powerful than wizards and have strong defenses against magical and physical attacks. They can also use all spells except Virtue and Summon spells. I could have sworn they could use Summons as well. That sucks. Yeah, Transmigrate in Death. That's the very important part. And yeah, they're a Bane element. And yeah, if you are Bane or Virtue, you can be Law, or you can be Chaos. And any element of those you can be, but you cannot be neutral. Neutral is the realm of humans. If you're Virtue or Bane, you are not human anymore. I just find that interesting. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of experience on this map. Because of how low we are. Even against dragon zombies, Data Ninja is really hard to hit. I imagine Gaston is as well. Nice. See? Super nice. And everyone's leveling up basically every turn. That rules. Let's make use of Summon Golem. No, Summon Golem would be bad. We have to do Gnome. Yeah, just nuke this ghost. Little ghost. Hit every time except one. That's worth it. This is why grinding isn't really needed, by the way. You get a lot of experience if you are fighting someone who is higher level than you. Especially because a lot of the actual power in this game comes from your equipment. Please stop trying to put Data Ninja to sleep. He's already had his nap. Wow, you just straight up missed her. Why would you brain sap the knight, of all people? Of course, brain sap is probably like energy transfer and in fluid magic, where the amount you gain doesn't matter based on how much they had. Stop beating up Celestine. Oh god, that was a nice crit. Celestine is getting a lot of levels. It's not good. I wanted to get back here so everyone else can get levels. I left Blue open. Oops. Nice crit, Blue. Show that undead knight who's boss. Nice experience, too. Everything's just going up good for us, I suppose. And now Rimmon can punch Celestine directly. That's not good. That's less damage than I expected. I think Celestine can probably take those guys. I mean, it's just a zombie, a ghost, and this loser. Right, it only screams when you hit with it. Fascinating. Molten Blade on Deneb seems... No, on Gaston. Silly. It seems like a good idea, is what I'm saying. Stab him right in the back. These are some beefy undead units. And now that we're actually able to fight back, we're doing a lot of damage. And you can see right away, Vecna's doing way more spell damage than usual. Admittedly, he's also doing 0, but that's because of the Necklace of Resistance. And if you kill one of these zombies, given how high level they are, you immediately level up. It's super good. Now we could do some more Dragon Breath with Glycinia. We could also do Magic Missile, which isn't a spell, so it can pierce the Necklace of Resistance. Pew pew pew! What? It is a missile, not an AoE spell. I'm dumb. And... I am flabbergasted at what just happened. I am completely wrong on how that spell worked. And I thought I knew how it worked, and I don't. Well, that was embarrassing. Let's just drop one of these golems on his head. Because it's not magic either. Not technically. Kaboom. That was definitely worth the MP. Oh no, I forgot to put Forgot to give Blue the right spells. Dang it. Annoyed at this. Not happy to hear this. Just smack the wizard. Smack the dragon, Blue. Smack him upside the head. Oh god, things have gone pear-shaped. Speaking of pear-shaped, I think Celestine might be in a little bit of trouble. Possibly. Wow, that's a brave ghost. On the plus side, we're going to get a ton of experience out of this, but mistakes have been made. This is now an attrition battle, and we're going to lose the attrition battle at the end of it. I'm pretty sure. Like, attrition is bad against undead that can revive, because they can revive. They won't stay dead forever. I may have done a mistake. I could have swore that I changed it over and then saved. Oh no, not Elric being powered down. Whatever will I do? There's going to be a lot of editing in this one because after a point there's going to be nothing to watch. It's just the same stuff over and over again. I'm pretty sure has an aura of negativity around him. But because we have Lobelia, we aren't affected by it. Well, that hurt. Looks like Celestine is in a bit of trouble. So here's a question. Can we heal Vecna? We can. I wasn't sure on that. Hugged to death. If we're right up against him, magic missile won't miss. I genuinely wouldn't have been surprised if it missed, to be honest. Oh no! Celestine has fallen. She did her best. And she actually died. Unfortunate. We're gonna be here forever. How did I forget to give Blue the right spell? How am I so dumb? I should probably restart, but oh, Vecna went to sleep. Blue, revive Celestine from her grave. It occurs to me Resurrection restores their HP to full, so maybe using an Ultra Resurrection would have been a better idea. Yeah, that's oh wait, no, it's not the full, just the half. As though that is better somehow. Everybody's falling asleep and being enfeebled and brain sapping, and it's a bit silly. I'm a silly. Celestine can do this. She is very powerful. We should probably help out, though. Lucinia will help clear the way. It's okay, Celestine is fine. Celestine has been stunned. That's not fine. Or it is fine. I'm not actually sure. Also, didn't realize that Ghost was going to die. Incidentally, Data Ninja, the only kill on this map that matters because we don't have the purifying spells is gonna be Rimmon. You have to count exactly 1 unit today. Also, a thing about Liches, they can't jump. Like, I don't know if this is normal, but Vecna cannot, like, make any jump on this floor. Like, on this map at all. Way to go. Rimmon, what are you doing? Attack the stunned person, you baboon! Oh no, poor Deneb! She took so much damage from that! Don't worry, Celestine. We'll save you. With lightning. For some reason that didn't work. Elric will also help you. With actual proper magic. Wow, that did... Oh, because it killed the guy. Didn't even realize that. It's dawn! Wake up, Celestine! No regrets. I got regrets. Resurrect Celestine! Why would you attack Gaston? No, what? At least the dragon zombies seem to be staying down at least. Celestine has fallen down once more. Finally! Transmigration! Took 3 on my testing, too. But hey, look! Celestine has become an Angel Knight. She is now giving 2 morale to everyone because she is an Angel Knight, and her sword is also an Angel Knight. She's also an Angel Knight, so that's cool. With this, by the way, our army's basically done. All of our units are in the classes that we want them to be, except for Pit. But that's because I have a very special plan for Pit, which is basically impossible to do. And you put Celestine to sleep, god dang it. At least it'll go wake up soon. Hug. Celestine woke up. Yeah, Celestine is now an Angel Knight. Very powerful. Hey, let's check out what these spells do. This does nothing to people. Does nothing to Vecna for some reason. It, does fully heal the ghost. That's good to know. Okay, so Poignant Melody is useless. Banish does damage. And instant kill ghosts, so that's actually pretty good. You can also still fight pretty well, other than the fact that Rimmon here gives an aura of negativity, basically. Wait, we should move Data Ninja out of the way first. This is the wrong place to be putting him if I'm putting him out of the way. What the heck? I am a bit dumb sometimes. Powerful hugs from Rimmon the Demon. But why is... like, okay, so it is within 3 spaces of the bad guy. So, okay. I get it. Anyway, let's drop a Banish. See how that looks. The power of Holy! Looks like I was wrong, Data Ninja. Celestine got a kill as well. God, how am I going to do anything to Rimmon? This is probably going to miss. Yep, it missed. That's not a big surprise. Demons are hard to deal with, by the way. This is why negative morale effects are better overall. There's another reason why summons are good. Well, assuming I can get in range. In range in a significant way. That allows me to actually do the damage I would like to do. Which won't be here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Elric, you can just hold your turn. Run away a little bit. Vecna can throw down a spell. This is going to be awful to edit because it's almost been an hour, but nothing has happened. Basically nothing, anyway. Oh no, the dragon zombies finally woke up. That's actually not very good. Please don't put Blue to sleep. Okay, not asleep. Good to know. Whacked right in the back of the head. Well, the good news is Rimmond's almost done for. Had Licinia try out Magic Missile again. It should hit this time. And it does. Sweet. Literally half a level every time we hit him. Elric is safely out of range. Why is he only getting +1 from Celestine? He's not within range at all. I mean, he is there, but... Weird. That feels like an error. Speaking of error, I've done it again. I've positioned it perfectly so I cannot actually hit with the summon. This keeps on happening. How did you dodge? Quit dodging! I'm very annoyed. Get Elric out of there. There we go. This will finish him off. Elric saves the day. Missed one. But it's okay, because Rimmon is dead. My precious. Your precious what? I guess that... What a pity. Selling his soul to darkness wouldn't have restored what he had lost. And all the undead die. And no one gets any real bonus for that, because, you know, undead are weird that way. We got $200 for this. We also got the Goblin Helm. No, he wasn't human. I mean, he was. See, thank you. What did ye seek in despair? A good question. All he found in despair was destruction of himself and others. He could not accept his sister's death or bear the weight of reality. Letting ourselves be consumed by just negativity is a dangerous thing. Well, that was fun. We have a Lich and an Angel Knight now. That rules. We also did a lot of level grinding on a lot of our units because of that. So that's cool. We won't be doing any level grinding until like the end of the game, just so that I'm prepared, by the way. At any rate, that'll be it for today. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Take care.